no see. Well, for me it's a long time no see because I haven't picked up my camera in what feels like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks actually. It's close to 2 weeks. I feel like I haven't, is it even? I think it's close to 2 weeks. I'm at the Bookworm Gigiri, which is where I was a couple of videos ago. It's at, what do you call, Shruti, what do you call this place again?
The Craft Center.
The Craft Center in Gigiri.
Yes.
The Craft Center in Gigiri. I talked about it last time when I was with Patricia, but now I think you may have spotted her in the background at some point. There's my sister, Fatma. There you are.
Hey,
I brought her here. She's never been to, actually you've never been to this whole space, huh?
No, I haven't.
So you've never even seen where CrossFit is.
Yeah.
There's a really good restaurant right here, Josephine Caribbean. There's a really good Japanese restaurant as well. This place is like cool, has some really cool places. And I thought I would start my vlog here because we're about to run around. Oh, I think I may have to leave actually because there's a customer there. Right, so Fatma has got photos to take, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna chat you up. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. I wish I had a better place to put you.
Oh, I have my tripod.
No, it's okay. I think I'll just hold you guys up. But, right. I kind of feel like I've spent the last 2 weeks trying to process something, and maybe it's even been, if I'm being honest with myself, it's definitely been longer because the last vlog you'll have seen me trying to do everything to give myself a really good pamper day. Like, what can I do to make myself feel great? And it's because I've just been feeling so unmotivated, uncreative. I don't know where to start when it comes to everything, and I've just started, and then it turned into like questioning everything that I'm doing with my life and all facets of my life, not just my career, but like in mothering, in relationships and finances. I just was like, what am I doing? But actually on the way to pick Fatma, I was on the phone, and I'm just really lucky that I get to work with people who I get to have conversations, like life conversations with. So I was speaking to someone at, I don't know if I can say her name. we didn't even talk about the brand itself and the things that we need to do. But I was just saying to her, I was telling her what I've been struggling with, and she was like, you know what, maybe it's worth even just sharing that part here. But one of the elements, or one of the things I was struggling with was just kind of feeling like I don't know if I've got enough to give on here, if it's interesting enough, creative enough, informative enough, if it makes you feel motivated, excited. I just was like, what am I doing? And you know, especially with the pandemic and everything, like every once in a while it'll hit me hard, like what I'm doing is really, you know, a non-essential job. And then you start to just question, like, who actually cares if you were painting your nails? I think that may have been a clip in the last video. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? How am I adding value? How am I even creative enough? Are the people I'm working with happy with what I'm doing? But also I started to get frustrated because I've made a very clear decision to not share certain aspects of my life, which is my daughter and my romantic relationships. I'm not going to bring it on the internet. But it also means that there's a big chunk of my life or a big chunk of me that you don't get to see on here because I shut that off immediately. I can't tell you the number of times I've stopped filming when my daughter walks into the room, or I've had to turn around and be like, what can you see in the background that might just, I don't know, be a little too much of her, a little too much, or give you any kind of hint as to, am I in a relationship or am I not in a relationship? What does that mean? Could I be married? Could I not be married? What does that mean? And it's just, it's hard trying to balance the two. And I get it. I've made that decision because I feel safest coming online when I know that, you know, I don't have to worry about someone's opinion as to what my daughter's hair needs to look like. I don't want that. I don't care to have anyone's opinion on how I should be raising this girl. I don't care to involve anyone in my romantic relationships because I'm trying to figure that part of my life out, and I don't need to do that with you. You know, we don't need to go on that journey together. I need to figure it out, and maybe at some point I'll be like, I feel more confident and comfortable and safe to you know, to be able to share that without worrying about what anyone would say or think or any of that. But I don't, it's, ooh, my arm is feeling it now. I just, and I say that because I've had my relationship out there and then felt the effects of having everyone voice their opinion on something that they don't know anything about. And I guess it's just, it's complicated trying to balance these two worlds. One where I am fully myself, fully present, and can be as vulgar or as sexy or as romantic or as like maternal as I want to be, and I get to be that in my personal private life. And then another on the internet, which takes up a huge chunk of my day to day. And that part, you don't get to see me in, you know, in these other elements where I'm having conversations with my little one. I'm thinking through what my family looks like 2 years from now, 5 years from now. I'm trying to navigate my romantic relationships, whether I'm in one or not. I'm not going to talk about that, and you can take from that what you will.
I think you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you, Christiana. But it's just, it also takes a toll, and at some point you're just like, fuck. I want to talk about everything, and then I don't want to talk about anything. But it's just, yeah, I mean, I know for now it feels safest for me not to be on the internet. Is it focused? I think it is. It feels safest for me. I'm trying to make sure I'm not zoomed in, and I'm zooming in. There. I feel like right now it feels safest for me keeping those two worlds apart, but it is also exhausting trying to balance the two and be present in both spheres. Sometimes I do wish I just vlogged everything and just took the heat and took the little snide comments or the drama, if any, and all of that. Like, I really do wish I could just be like, yo, let me just tell you. So, my ex from like X number of years ago messaged me the other day, and we've just been chatting. I wish I could do that. I did reach out to one of my exes actually, just randomly. And that part I can share. I don't think anyone cares, but I think it was part of like, I don't know, I've just been in a strange space, and what am I even talking about at this point? I think I'm just trying to explain to you that's partly what I was getting burnt out trying to manage, and I'm still trying to figure that out. And you know, maybe one day I'll feel comfortable or confident enough to just put, you know, wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't know if I'll actually do that, but maybe one day I will, who knows. For now though, I'm just trying to pick up the camera again and just keep, in fact right now I'm just gonna go back to Instagram, because I haven't even been on Instagram in maybe 2 weeks and I haven't posted anything, not even on stories. I might just do some stories to kind of warm myself up, because if you've been away for a while, and you would know this if you're a content creator, if you've been away for a week or 2 weeks, after some time you're just like, how does this work? Everything feels so new. But for today, what we had planned was a day of content creation, and it's going to be content creation but a little bit more different from what we thought it would be. I'm just realizing now that my under eye is it a bit too yellow, or is it just bright? Sis, how does my under eye look? Does it look too
on camera or in real life?
Both.
In real life it looks okay.
It
looks normal.
Okay,
it looks like nice.
I think so if I look in the mirror. But there, can you see? It looks. Does it look like peachy here and then?
No, I think it
looks
nice.
fine.
I think it looks nice because look at the color, like here.
Okay.
It like matches.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was just telling them what we're doing today. So first stop was for you to come here and check it out. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good
I can't wait
vibes.
to share this on my blog as well. I've been trying to do a vlog marathon.
Vlog Madan.
Miserably.
Aww.
But today,
It's
Sharon
okay.
and I were holding each other
Accountable.
and we're gonna create awesome content and
Exactly.
it's gonna be fun.
Exactly. So after this, we're going to Sarit Center. Oh my gosh, we've just spotted the cutest brand. I don't even know what it is, but Breath of Africa, natural handmade soap, 100% natural. African premium oils, essential oils, and herbal powder. Baobab macadamia powder. And then there's baby soap, and that one is unscented. But also what caught my attention are these. How pretty is this color? But I was trying to tell myself I don't want to buy more of these because I was feeling guilty about the plastic, and I wish it was made out of bamboo or something. I feel so much better. But it's so pretty though. So I've told myself not to buy more of these, but I really do. I feel tempted. These colors. The mustard. Oh really? Look at this. This is one of my favorite brands, Tope. How cool is it? I don't have that many people that I entertain in my house, but I just want to get all of this stuff. I want to get like even the setup with this.
The shelves.
Yeah, the shelves looking like that washed out Lamu vibe is so pretty, huh? And then right next to Tope is this carpet. What is this brand actually? We should ask for this brand. But they've got, I'm gonna find out the name. Okay, so they're called African Traders, and they've got the nicest looking rugs. It gives you kind of Morocco type vibe, or I don't know, just, it's really cool. Really cool. Yeah, it doesn't look real, huh? What is that? It's like it's been covered by...
Fluff.
Yeah. It's protecting itself, huh? Oh, those look like hearts. Yeah. Stop. That looks like an actual heart. All right. We have finally gotten back into the car. This whole time we were at the... What did she call it? I keep forgetting what she called this. The craft center? It's not the craft center. This whole place where we had the bookshop and CrossFit is at. We went into the craft center and saw some really cool things in there.
Yeah.
Like the soap, from the soap to the loofahs to the carpets to tope and all the ceramics, which just, that just makes my heart so happy. But now for real, we're leaving. There's a spider. There's a spider. Are you scared? Open the door! Ah!
Oh, it's inside.
I know! I can't deal!
Okay, let's see if we can find it.
Okay. Fatma, if that thing jumps on me as I'm driving, it's over. I promise you, my hair looks a lot cuter than it does on camera in person. I think it's the angle too that just looks a little off. But anyway, hi, it's a new day. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We actually did come to Sarit, but we got distracted because I have a special day coming up very soon that I have to plan for, and so we were just busy trying to get everything, and we would have had time to come here, but we knew from our previous experience that if we came here when we're tired, it's over. Like, we won't see anything. And like I've said many times before, if you follow me on Instagram or if you watch my previous vlog, you want to come to Forever 254, which is where I'm at right now, when you've got all the time in the world. All right, so I'm gonna start by telling you guys where I'm at. I'm at the Sarit Center branch. I don't think I've vlogged from here before. I did try and capture a little bit of footage the last time I was here, but that didn't see the day of light. That didn't see the day of light, the time of day. The what?
The light of day.
The light of day. I'm so glad that I'm not being marked on my English. By the way, I was really good in English in high school, for the record. I don't know about my adulthood, but in high school I was decent. Anyway, yeah, so that vlog just didn't end up airing. I do have a bunch of items that I will show you guys once I get back to the house and I'm taking you through everything. But right, so Forever 254 opened a branch here at Science Center, and they've had one at Waterfront for a while now. I worked with them a few times last year, and I'm so glad that I get to work with them again this year. They are, think of an outlet store if you've been to an outlet store before. So you've got like racks and racks on rows and rows of clothing, both men, women, and kids as well. And they range from everything from sportswear to shoes to underwear, and of course, like, you know, clothing itself. And they have it from different sorts of brands. I'm just actually going to look up here because it's all up here, which is why I'm so well lit right now. Ooh, sorry, mannequin. But they've got items from Zara, Boohoo, H&M. Ooh, I've got a number of H&M items from them. Let me see what else I know. Oh, I'm not seeing some of the ones that I know they have here. I don't see them on here, but I know they've got items from Stradivarius, never sure how to pronounce that. But I remember going, oh no, it is up there. It is up there. I remember seeing it when I was in Spain one time, and I really enjoyed going in. Did I see Boohoo? I don't know. There's Mango. There's a bunch of items in here. And the biggest piece of advice I tell you is to take your time. You're going to find a lot of items that don't fit you or don't match your style, but if you take your time, you're going to find gems, like absolute gems. The dress I'm wearing now, which I often reach for, like I actually have trouble. You know how sometimes it's easy for you if you go into your closet to just go for the same thing? This is one of those items. So when I found it in, actually I found it in the striped first, and then I found it in this animal print. Let me show you guys. Ooh, let me not film people coming in. Oh, they're not coming in. But this is the dress. I just really like it. It's flowy, easy. You don't need to think much about pairing items. I just I put a belt on it. I think this is from Nancy Wise shop New Level. The dress is from here. I don't remember the brand itself, but again, my biggest piece of advice would be to come and to take your time. Don't come here when you've only got like 10 minutes and you're like, I really need to find something for, or maybe you can, maybe you'll be lucky and find something. But for me, I've always found that the more I take my time and dig through it, then the better the gems I find, and they are absolute keepers. They also, price-wise, it's, let me just show you. Let me just show you, for instance, what I've just seen that I know for a fact won't fit me. Oh, and that's something else I didn't say. They don't have a million of the same item in different sizes. Sometimes you'll only find one dress, or you might find maybe 3 dresses in 3 different sizes. Sometimes it literally is just that one piece. So let me show you this. Whoever has a bum that can fit into this tiny thing here needs to come and try this. Look at that. I really, really love this. I wish I could, but this is not going anywhere. This is not going past my knees. But it's so beautiful. You want to come here as often as you can. I'd say maybe once a month or so, and then you want to take your time. And you want to keep an ear out for sales, which they have more towards the end of the year, but every once in a while you'll still find something that's really nicely priced and really beautiful and one of a kind as well. Is there anything I want to say about this? I probably will have more to say, but I will do so later. For now, I need to start moving around. Actually, I need to put my mask on first. And then I need to be focused. I've come here. It's what time is it? It's midday. I have eaten. I have my drink somewhere. I can't remember where I kept it. But I have my drink and I'm ready to shop. Look at these. These are what I love to live in the house. So, if I could just get you to focus. Come on.
I can hold it for you and you can.
Okay, thank you. I'm with Fatma, by the way, just in case it wasn't obvious. So 2 for 600. 2 of these. Yeah, and I love to live in things like that when I'm in the house. Fatma just found the top version of my dress. But it's a top. I feel like if you hold it there, people will think
Oh yeah.
it's not the same. I'm wearing a dress and this is the top version. Different set. I wish I could lie and say like I moved house, this is my new home. That's why I've been quiet on Instagram. No, I am just at Patty's house because we're about to jump into our live. It starts in 2 minutes. This is the Tracing Paper Books live. Oh, I just realized your pants kind of like the color just feels as vibrant as this.
I actually matched the book.
Oh really?
Purpose. Yes.
Oh
yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Anyway, so for now all you're seeing is her legs, but she is up top. What if this was like, oh, what was it? Mama had a cow, Daddy had a chicken, Daddy had a cow, he didn't care how, because the parents were never seen, right? So it looks like that. What if I always introduced my friend as like, this is my friend, but you never saw her, you just saw her legs, and if she turned around, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, so we're just about to jump. It's now in 1 minute. I have to say one more time, if you, what is this? Oh wow.
Yeah, I was just like, you have to pay me a lot of money
to do this. I'm on Instagram and I'm seeing something on Let's Discover KE. I don't know where this is at, but oh, I'm even seeing your comment. Pay me $1 million, millions of dollars first, please. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, if you haven't read the book already, I would highly recommend it. I think of the books I've read this year, which I think I was looking at them again, and I've only read 6 books, but of those books, but I need to read more because I've got a challenge. But out of them, it is for sure my favorite so far. It's still too early to tell if it's going to be my favorite because I've got 15 more to read.
Wow.
For the rest of the year.
Wow.
6 or 7 of which will be part of this book club.
I don't know why I'm beating myself up like I haven't read 4.
Oh, you've read 4?
Yeah, because it's April. Yeah.
And we've read, and so that's why that's my problem. I should be reading more for me to get to. 21. Like I'm not doing really well, no. But yeah, we've got to start now. Hi. This girl needs to figure out her life because it's been too many days since the last clip you watched. But I have filmed since then. One of the things I filmed I uploaded. Other things I filmed are for another vlog. And now I'm filming this to kind of tie off that this vlog that you're watching. I need to figure out, I need to get my life in order. I am trying though. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I am trying slowly by slowly. Really grateful that you guys have been really patient with me. Thank you. And that I work with people who are also really kind and considerate and just amazing. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, it's a tough time to try and be managing whatever it is that we're trying to cope with as a world, individually, work, and all the other responsibilities. So if you find people who are patient, understanding, empathetic, and compassionate, like it's just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So before I get into the fashion side of things, some of which I'm wearing right now, I'm gonna tell you more about what I'm wearing and how great a deal it is. Like these skinny jeans, I'm gonna move back and show you the whole thing, but these were only like 2,400 shillings if I remember correctly. I don't know if, or it could have even been cheaper. But before we get into that, I was just looking at like all the stories that are coming out about Naomi. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you guys would say Naomi Osaka or Naomi Osaka, but I want to talk about her. And it feels like a week ago now, I think, she put out a statement saying that she will not be doing any press after the Open, the French Open specifically, and just saying that for her, it's a way to kind of preserve her mental health, because just being bombarded with questions, and oftentimes it feels like they're really just trying to break you apart, to defeat you, so that they can get like a nice quote or a nice picture or a nice moment to then write about. And she just said, I'm not going to do it. And I know I'm going to be fined, which I think is, I've seen different amounts. I've seen $15,000 and $20,000. And now people are really coming in and discussing, and some people think that it's just her copping out and she should just toughen up, and this is just life. You do the things that you don't like to do, whether you like to do them or not, because that's what adulting is about. So get to it. Do the press, post the French Open, and get on with life. And then other people are celebrating her for creating healthy boundaries for herself. I think, can we all guess which camp I'm on? Obviously, the fact that people would, like I've just seen a quote from Piers Morgan, because my cousin kind of retweeted him like, when are we going to just banish him to another app altogether? Because this guy is a lot. But he was just like, come on, Naomi, you know, like just toughen up. Seriously, you're using mental health as a way to get you out of doing the thing that you need to do. Man, it's just got me like riled up. And I have to say though, I have to thank social media for allowing all of us to see how different we all are and how differently we see things. And sometimes I go on Twitter and I really am shocked, and I shouldn't be at this point, but I'm shocked that people's thinking could, like, how do you get to that? How do you get those words out of your mouth or onto the app where they will live? Okay? I don't understand that. And actually, even this morning, I was speaking to someone from EABL, and I was just like, listen, I was really, really impressed, like in awe of how you guys took a stand when, you know, I think now it's a few months ago when there were conversations that happened at a radio station, and they were really offensive, if you ask me and a lot of other people. It was unacceptable, and nothing really seems to be happening. And so EABL were like, well, we are going to step back from advertising because that's not what we want our brand to be attached to. And I was just saying, wow, that's incredible. You don't see a lot of brands here, at least, trying to, you know, step behind something that they truly believe in that regard. You know, something that could affect their goals, their sales goals, everything. And I just, I'm just grateful that there are more and more people standing up for what they believe to be right, believe to be true, believe to be good. And for Naomi to set those boundaries for herself and say, I'm not going to do the interviews, which, for the record, if you saw, I don't know if you've watched this interview where I think it might be Venus, one of the Williams sisters. I don't think it's Serena. I think it's Venus. I don't know if I'd be able to find it now. But in the interview, she gets asked, you know, how do you think you're going to do? And she's like, I'm going to do well. I'm going to beat the other person. Like, it's a really confident answer. And that girl, she must have been like, she was young, 14 years old maybe. She was like, yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to beat whoever my opponent is. I'm going to win. And the interviewer is like, really? You sound overly confident. And she's like, yeah, I mean, I know I can do it and I'm going to win. And he then probes her again, and it's like, but are you sure? Or something like that. To the point her dad comes on the set and is like, how many times will my daughter have to tell you that she's gonna do it? What you're doing now is poking holes and trying to destroy her confidence. Don't do that. You should know better. Look, I'm clearly just like, right now. I'd have assumed everyone would have been like, wow, it's incredible. And I understand that for, I don't know, the press or maybe other people who are involved, I don't know if maybe brands or people who have sponsored the event were looking to kind of get some kind of traction post-event, I don't know. So I see how for some people it might affect their bottom line, and so they're obviously not going to be excited about it. But for the rest of us who understand that mental health and mental wellness matters and matters greatly, support the girl. Support the people in your life. Show up for them. And don't, like, let's do better, is all I'm asking. All right, enough about that. Let's talk about fashion. Lighter things, like the top that I'm wearing right now, which I have to say is 3 sizes too big, maybe 2 sizes. It is an extra large. I think if I was to kind of wear this, I'd probably pick a medium, maybe a small depending on the fit, but medium. So it's I went a couple sizes larger, but only because Forever 254 didn't have a medium. And if you've been there before and you know how it works, like if you find a piece, you take the piece home. Don't wait for another day and hope that, I don't know, they'll bring another version of this. They sometimes might have a certain item in different sizes, like the skinny jeans I've got on right now. They had a few of them, and they had a few of them in different sizes, which is great. But a lot of the items are like one-off pieces, like this top. And I went on my Insta stories a while back and I did a poll just kind of gauging, like, should I take it or not? Is it too big? And most people said, go home with it, girl. I figured if I came home and I was like, this is really not working for me, I could either, one, have it taken in, and I think I may have found a tailor to try. A cousin of mine recommended one. I've just not been to see him, so I don't know. But I could either take it in or give it to someone who it would fit better. Like, I don't know, maybe my mom or Mondi, maybe Mondi actually. I don't know if this is her style, but I just really like the cropped version. I love the details on here. I love the exaggerated puff sleeves. Wow, it really is big because you can see even here, like it could possibly be smaller. So if it was a smaller size, this would fit like a dream. I was not going to leave it behind. Would I wear it out like this? I would, knowing that it would kind of maybe fall a little, or I wonder actually how it would be if I just, without this. I wonder if I could rock it like that. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not sure, maybe. Or I could just leave it like this, and I'm trying to move all the different ways someone could move with this top and see how it just like sits on my body. I would have a mirror there, that's why I keep looking that side. I would rock it like this too. I wouldn't mind the oversized look, but I do think it would fit best if it was taken in a little bit here, like so, and maybe just there. Because I don't mind, I really like the exaggerated sleeves, so maybe just a little bit there. So I might actually go visit that tailor. But I really like this. What I love, and I have worn multiple times, jeans. Oh, look at that. I'm trying to go as far back as I can. I think from there you can see. How amazing is this? And like, it fits really well. And you guys know, I mean, I'm sure you know how it can be a little challenging trying to find jeans that fit well on the front. Wow, my body is doing the most here. From the camera angle, it looks like I could even be pregnant. Jesus. I mean, maybe not pregnant, but it just looks like it's bulging here and then bulging here, and it's like baby. Anyway, you know how it can be difficult trying to find something that fits well here and fits well here. So it's not like perfect where it's like, I think if it was like maybe that tight, it would I think it would have had to be made for my body measurements, but this is really good. Like, I don't have to worry about it coming out. Let me turn around. I don't have to worry about gaping at the back, which is ideal. I really, really love it. Right, so I think what I'll try on for you now is a little bralette, and then I'll try on a few other things that I wanted to show you guys. But the bralettes, oh, so good. Okay, so I'm in a swimsuit, but it's because I wanted to show you guys why I love this so much. So most bralettes, because I love bralettes, I've been wearing them for ages. I just find them very comfy to stay in the house, because I like to have some support, but I don't want to wear a bra. And I find them convenient when you're trying to wear something that might be see-through and you just want something to cover up, or maybe you want a little, like your shirt is kind of deep V and you just want a little bit of coverage. I like them for that. The reason I love this a lot is because a lot of the ones that have, they'd kind of stop maybe here, which for a girl who's only 5'3", that doesn't give me a lot of room, right? Because I'm just left with like just this to show for my torso, and I just want to elongate my body. So I love how it kind of sits right under the boobs. This is in a size small, I believe, and they had extra small. Did they have? I think they had extra small, small, and then different sizes. So I don't know how well this would sit on like my bigger busted ladies. I don't know if, like, for instance, Mondi would rock this and find that it has the support that she needs. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I'm not wearing this because I'm trying to look for like massive support. I'm wearing this because I'm thinking if I'm at the beach, although I've worn these at home all the time, I've worn them outside like a million times already. I'm sure you can even tell this is dirty because I wear them a lot. But I just thought at the beach, and I don't want to move back too much because I've not had my wax and I just don't want to really scare people. But I like that it allows me to have more room. So like, I feel like I'm longer, rather than if this was here, then, you know, like all I've got is that. But since it sits right under my boob, like I'm allowed a lot more room to have a torso, which is like, isn't that, you know, that's what this girl wants at least. Yeah, all right, next one. I'm not gonna walk out because, you know, too much bum. The dogs are now barking and they're coming at this strong. Sorry about that. Next up is this. I've paired it with workout tights that I actually got from them last year at some point. But what I want to show you is this cardigan. I love it. I love a little bit of animal print. You guys know this. I think you do. My closet has a fair few items in my closet have animal print on them. And I just think it's like, to me, it's like a neutral that doesn't have to work too hard to be like loud. It's just like, it's subtle, it's there, you see it. It has like the punch that you need without it being overwhelming. And I love it. It has been colder the last few days, and actually, not the last few days, the last few weeks. It's just been getting colder and colder here in Nairobi. And actually, I have to say, I think Forever 254 do some really, really good coats. Some of my favorites I got from them. In fact, one of them I was wearing today. Where is it? Oh, it's in my bedroom. Just a second. This one? Oh, this one I love a lot. And I actually think when I went in there, because it's a really large store, and I think the branch I went to was in the Start Center when I got this one. It was the one at Waterfront, which is the main one, the first one that started out. And I remember going through the racks and be like, oh my goodness, I haven't found anything that I really love. Like, I could leave with some items, but I was looking for something I really loved. And I think this was one of the only items I walked away with. I don't know if I got other things. Did I? I don't think so. This is also another one that's like way too big. It's a size 16, but I love the oversized look on me. Look at this. Like, even like, you know, because what I've even been wearing it with is like my gray sweater, another gray sweater, and then this, and the gray cardigan I have, kind of like this, but a lot thicker. And so it just is it's a vibe. Do you see the vibe? I don't know if everything together works, because it doesn't look like it works, because everything is like chest open and then double layer with jackets. But you see what I'm going for, right? With like the layering, and this is like going to go with almost anything that you have in your wardrobe, although it's definitely not going to be there because I think I bought the last one, hence the reason it was even a size 16. This next piece I'm unsure about. It's so beautiful, but I just don't think it's for me. It's too small. It's too small. You can see it in like the arms, but mostly when I move back, like this part is tight. Like I'm just waiting for my bum to rip something. It's too tight. It needs someone who's slightly smaller. I will say I could hold on to it and just lose weight. I like how I laughed at that, like lose weight. So funny. But really it's like, okay, no, I don't know if I'm gonna lose weight. Plus I don't even know if that's my goal so much. I'm happy with the decisions I'm making when it comes to my health and fitness. And so if this is the body I'm left with, this is the body I'm left with. I don't know if I'm going to start counting calories to reach a certain weight goal. So I don't know if I can keep this. It is stunning, but I might have to let it go. I'm just seeing it on the camera and I'm like, excuse me, pay attention. I've got something to say. This is like the perfect cocktail attire. If you don't want a cocktail dress and there's like something that's happening and fancy and you want to dress up for it and you want to have like a different feel to the traditional like cocktail type dress, then this would be it for me. I love it. Oh, sorry, eucalyptus. I just love it. I'm wearing it with the top that I told you guys about. I don't think it's the right thing to wear it with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's the right thing to wear it with. What do I do? What do I do? Tell me, what would you do? What would you do? Actually comment, please let me know. What would you do? Last thing that is such a beaut, maybe a little bit awkward, but I'm just so drawn to it, is this top. I love it. I love it. It's like a disco party. Da, da, da. Like I just love that with every movement, it like you follow the hands. It's still like very simple, and it's just the pattern. I don't know what it is that it just draws your eye up. What it does necessitate, I will say, is that I stop doing this, which my mom always says I do, and start doing this. Like actually do that. And if you're watching this and you're like this, just a reminder, back, straight, shoulders back, and without so much even like just like arching your back. You don't have to do that. You can still like tuck your tailbone in a little bit, but your back is, so you're not doing that, but shoulders are back, tailbone is in, and I just need to walk like this. Why do I forget? I forget, but this, I can't do this. Like I'm just gonna look like I'm being swallowed in and disappearing. I have to stand like that. It's got elastic on it, so I could put it down there. Even on this arms, it can come all the way here, like down to my wrist, or I can pull it up and it will sit there because of the elastic. It won't move, so it'll be around there. And same with this, I could keep it there, or I could even kind of put it as high as where because I'm still wearing the same. See how these things are so handy? Still wearing it. And I don't have to wear a bra and feel like constricted. It's still cozy. But yeah, like keep it right next to the bralette and give it a slightly cropped feel. Even look. And actually I have to say, like, and especially when they've got new stock in, they have such lovely tops and like blouses and shirts things that you can tuck into jeans, pair with jeans or pants too. And that's generally where I go to first, because I'm almost certain I'm gonna get something that I love, and then I go to the rest, whether that's like sweaters and jackets or coats or dresses or workout stuff too. And more recently, shoes. They had a really great pair of Adidas. Were they Adidas? Yes, they were. Shoes, gorgeous, pink, beautiful, size 5. If they were size 6, they'd have come home with me, and they were about 5,000 shillings. And for a girl who only buys sneakers once a year when they're on sale at Nike, that's within my budget, and I will keep the same sneakers on at the gym the whole year. I wish they fit me, because those would have been perfect. I would say head over to Forever 254 every month, maybe just take a stroll and just see what's there, because you never know when new things come in, and then you never know where you'll find something that's like gold, and you know not everyone will have it, because they often have one-off pieces, except for, and thank God for that, these jeans, which they had many of. So run, don't walk, ladies, run to Forever 254. Again, the one that I went to was their Site Center branch, but if you're towards the Karen area, then the Waterfront branch is there as well. In fact, I think that one is bigger. Space-wise, it's definitely bigger than the Site Center one, so I'm sure it carries even more. They've also got stuff for men. You're not gonna find that haul here, but they do have menswear, just in case you were curious. All right, I'm now gonna wrap up this vlog and then start another vlog and then get my life in order. And just a reminder, everybody, I will link everything in the description box. But also, and more importantly, remember to just check in on the people around you, make sure they're fine. And if they say they're not, or if they need some kind of support because of anxieties or just feeling a little depressed or whatever it may be, that you think you can show up for without compromising on your state of mind and your self-care and your needs, then please do. And let's just practice more empathy, please. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.